Hey guys, DMic here for another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. This is a new recording session, and I saved and quit my game so I could play some other stuff, and in the process I forgot to actually save, so it was more just like quitting. So I have a different life total. I had to go back and replay the 5 or so stars that I got last time. So PSA for everybody here, don't forget to save. Also, another PSA. For those of you who are enjoying the channel and the content that you're seeing so far, please don't hesitate to comment, to like the video if you haven't already, and to subscribe. Share it with your friends. Share it with your mom and your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunts and uncles, your best friends, your pets, your youth pastor, your Buddhist monk, your rabbi, whoever is important to you in your life. Share this content because I'm sure they will love it and they would love to watch it with you. So anyway, we're gonna get started. We did a bunch of different things last time, and we're gonna go and kick off this episode with a cosmic comet. This is our second type of comet. In the last episode, we did a Speedy Comet. We did a boss rush of the Dino Piranha. So today we're gonna do the Honey Hive Cosmic Mario Race. This is slightly different. It is still a race in the sense that you gotta go quick. But instead of racing against the clock, today, our opponent is Cosmic Mario. So for those of you who are familiar with Cosmic Mario, he was introduced in Super Mario Sunshine, I believe. He is a cosmic clone of you in this game. So you're going to be racing him up the Hive. This isn't too tough. There are some levels later on where racing Cosmic Mario does have a few kind of gimmicks to it, and things can get a little hairy, but overall not too tough. If you use all the tricks of the trade, then you'll be fine. Your long jumps, your shortcuts. And this is as far as you gotta go. So, hey, look, we did it. It just reminds me of being a kid, and when I played Mario 64 growing up, that was kind of my wheelhouse as a child, and there were the Koopa the Quick races that you could do in Mario 64, which at the time, looking back at it, those are very easy. But for some reason, we're not gonna save here, but I'm gonna try to save at the end of every episode so I don't have another problem like that, because I am a bit of a ding-dong. I'm gonna check out, see if I can wrap up Honey Hive right here. That'd be nice. I'm gonna try not to be too all in on specific galaxies because I wanna mix it up and give you guys some variety to watch during the episode. I believe this is another boss fight, but the Big Bad Bugaboom. Playing through the early stars of Mario 64. You had... Oh, that's cool. Well, that's a good way to start this episode. That's too bad. Racing Koopa the Quick was not tough, but I remember as a child, for some reason, just not being able to get a good grip on it. And I wouldn't, you know, it took a few tries to really get it right. I enjoy the kind of updated, sped up version of the Honey Hive theme. It's kind of cool. Ooh, I thought that was gonna get me. So here's Queen Bee. She needs our help, guys. We scratch her back, she scratches ours. Actually, this is us just scratching her back twice. So she's a little selfish, but she did give us a reward last time, so I guess it's technically fair. The music sounds kind of frantic. One of my least favorite, I think, mechanics in this game, just because I don't like motion controls very much in games, is having to shake the controller to get what you're going for. Oh, this boss fight's actually pretty fun. So Bugaboom, pretty good boss fight. You can do this boss fight a bunch of different ways. you can shoot star bits that you don't mean to do it, so don't hit the R button. It's a left, that is a left shoulder button attack for the butt stomp. The ground pound. Yeah, I just remember, yeah, I remember really liking this one. He's pooping bombs out, that's pretty uncool. He could stop. But yeah, I don't like the, I'm not a big shake the Wiimote kind of, or I guess, well, I mean, it was the Wiimote in the original. I'm not really a big fan of that. That's not really a way that I like to play games. I mean, motion controls when they're done well are fine. Like, they're not done poorly. But I think the thing that just kind of kills it for me is that, especially when I'm commentating at least, like, it makes my voice sound all like, and I don't, oh, whoops, that's not gonna do it. I done goofed, everybody. I got too preoccupied talking that I lost my B powers. I'm not on my A game when I'm losing my B powers. Oh. Hope you guys like that one. That was off the dome just for you guys. That is what we like to call in the business top quality comedy. Only the highest brow of comedy for the fans. I would like to finish this sooner than later because I am playing really poorly right now. So let's see if we can knock it out right here. There we go. That'll do it. She said we're getting some trouble from our neighbors. So she referred to Bugaboom and like the little snapper bugs as neighbors, and she wanted us to go and kill it. So let's just take that into account. It seems like Queen Bee is a bit of an imperialist and wants to take over the world. So keep that in mind, guys. Look over your shoulders. If your neighbor's trying to encroach on your lawn, you know, they want to have a little extra space to have their dog run around, you better watch yourselves. Okay, so I think that basically clears up all the stuff we can do here for now. Yeah, look at that. Terrace. Completed temporarily. Keep in mind, though, that these domes will open up later for different things. There's a little bit of, it's like quote-unquote post-game content. I don't know if I'd really call it that, but it does happen. It unlocks after you finish the main story, so we'll get there. All right. Cool your jets. Cool your cute little star butt. So we got another space junk, some more battle rock. Can't do anything with that yet. We'll come back to the boss battle. We'll conclude the video with that. How's that sound, everybody? I say that like there's a choice. Like you're watching this video live as I'm making it, and you have the ability to give input. Unfortunately, you don't. However, before too long, I will be streaming, and you guys will be able to give input. That'll be fun. My main MO in wanting to stream eventually is that I'm trying to get up to a certain threshold of people. Not that it matters, because I know that you can stream at any threshold that you'd like. But I'd like to make the content and the streaming experience more fun for other people. I know that small streams are a lot of fun, and I totally love small streams, because I've watched a ton, and I've got friends that are smaller size streamers, which is good for them. And they're doing great, and they're making a ton of progress. But I would like to have more involvement with fans. So that's why I'm trying to wait a little bit to hopefully get the view count up on these videos, to get the subs up. There's gonna be some collaborative projects with some old friends coming up that some of you who have been watching my content should be familiar with. So you'll get to see that before too long. And that should hopefully drive up some excitement, energy. I don't think I have enough of this. Do I have 30? I don't think I do. Oh, great! 26, which is not 30 at all. So I need to bust open, I think these are a set path. I need to bust open the gated area up here. I don't know if these will follow me or not. I want that to be open for me. I don't quite remember. Alright, so let's wander around. How about we just take a quick trip around this very weirdly shaped thing. It makes me think of the everlasting gobstoppers of the Willy Wonka, the original Willy Wonka. the incredibly... Oh, there we go. The incredibly trippy Willy Wonka. For those of you who maybe have seen the original, I believe that was like a 70s film. It was pretty wild, pretty trippy. There was some sort of, I mean, there was a candy in it. It was a movie about, you know, he's a candy maker, I guess. There was a candy in it called the Everlasting Gobstopper, which apparently would never lose potency, or I guess, I don't know what you want to say, size, when you'd eat it. So you could slap that bad boy in your gums and it would never go away. Hey, nice amount of star bits. Let's go and do the Hungry Luma star here. Keep in mind, Hungry Luma stars are when they're within a level like this. If they're not in the overworld, that they will reroute you. So this star is not going to count for the original breaking into the Battle Rock Galaxy. Also, I don't like this star at all, actually, and I forgot that this is this one. So we have this Guillermo here who needs help, and he wants us to blow up the trash. So we have 30 seconds with these bombs here to pick them up and place them in the correct location, so that way we can blow up as much of the trash as possible. You got 4 bombs here, 30 seconds, pick them up, toss them as far as you can, get a good placement on them because they will take a good bit to blow up. So try to go from back to front if you can. That will help you out the most. The only problem with this is like trying to get these in the right area is tough. I don't think I did it at all. No, I missed. Oops. Yeah, you have to be a little more advantageous than that. So trying to put the bombs in spots which are more centralized will really help. Hopefully I can do this in like 2 or 3 tries, because I would really not want to cut away while I'm in the process of this. I don't want to break my flow up. So I wound up having that bomb be a little bit too far away. So if you jump, you can toss bombs a little further, which is nice. You gotta really get them kind of in the middle of stuff to blow everything up that you need. Also, it'd be cool if my controller would not spin me in circles. Don't love that. Yeah, this is gonna probably be a fail too. I think in order for a bomb to go off effectively, it has to be like with like 5 or 6 seconds to go. So I'm gonna give this one last legitimate try here. One more for the road. See if I can't get it. There's probably really easy ways to do this, and I'm just not figuring it out. So I'm just gonna do my best here to try to get this sorted. I don't really like this minigame at all. I think that it's kind of silly and not really enjoyable. Trying to get the bombs in the right spot really sucks, especially if you mess it up, because you don't really get another try at it. Well, maybe. Come on. Explode, please. That should do it, please. Oh! That counted. I thought that wasn't going to count. Whew. That was close. By the skin of our teeth. Now that's a euphemism that I think is really disgusting, because I don't know who has skin on their teeth. At least not like that. I guess your gums are kind of like sort of skin, I guess, but not really. So if you got skin on your teeth, stop. That's my recommendation, because it's gross and you should feel bad. All right, so 18 stars. Not so bad. I think what we're gonna do is... Yes, thank you, great. No, not saving yet, but we will at the end. Save the whales. So there's a space junk Speedy Comet. We're gonna go back into Battle Rock, actually. We're gonna make this our 19th star, and then we'll do the boss battle as our 20th. Actually, we might have time to do... These stars are going by quick today. Might have time to do 2 stars, actually, before the battle. So one of the nice things, quality of life things... Actually, I don't know if it is a quality of life thing. It might just be how they program the game, but... You don't have to sit through the little intro cut scene of you flying into the galaxy, which is cool. We like that, we love it, and we gotta have it. So, kudos to the programmers of not wasting our time with this game. You know, because playing games is such a hassle, and I wouldn't want to waste my time with them. Jeez, who do you think you are? We are going to do the level the way that the Buddha intended, and instead of taking the Hungry Luma, we're gonna collect our bomb friend here, and we're gonna blow up the Luma cage. Ka-chow, how about that? Yeah. I like the fact that, you know, in this game, they say, you know, as our way to help you, we're going to transform, which, like, to me makes me think of, like, they're exploding. Like, they're sacrificing their entire existence to let Mario have safe passage, which is kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Strangely uncommon for me. I never overthink anything ever. Also, that is a huge lie. So, pull stars amongst a bunch of mines. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. Another lie. I should play a mini game for the channel called Can You Tell When DMic is Clearly Lying? I love satire and I love sarcasm, and sometimes I just can't hide it well enough. Okay, so we can jump on that big red button, but first let's hop down this pipe. Mario's gonna lay that pipe. So this is weird too. I don't really know what the point of this is, but there's a little cannon here that yeah, thanks. Gotcha. Thank you, great. That we have to open, and doing so will let us fire it at that Luma inside the crystal, I guess. I don't know. It's got motion controls. It's not anything special, but you can just skip doing it from the other side if you are lucky. That's a cool shot, by the way. That might make the thumbnail if I didn't put the dumb cursor in the way. All right, so we are doing just fine. We're gonna keep moving and grooving here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with this bomb yet. Except yeet it at the tip of that and make a sweet throw. And I opened up that at the same time. So we're gonna fire another cannon. This is a bit of a timing puzzle. If you can't tell, you don't want to fire it at the things that are moving around, because if you do, you'll run into them and you'll die. So instead, take your time, wait it out, fire it when it's clear. Pretty tough puzzle. I think you guys figured that one out though, so good for you. We're doing so well that this might be a situation of 2 additional stars. Typically when I play through this kind of stuff, I don't kind of pre-plan what I'm doing, but we're moving and grooving, you know? Ooh, this is a neat one. This one's all about disappearing platforms. A little bit of timing involved as well. The shrinking satellite of the Hurry Scurry galaxy. So those green platforms, when you stand on them, they will slowly disappear. And if you stand on them too long, they will completely fall out from underneath you and you will die. So, as you can tell, that's exactly what I said would happen, and this time I'm not lying to you. So get yourself some coins, which are pointless. I don't really know why they give those to you, but this one also has a music puzzle, so we're gonna listen to that as we run around. Just kidding, I thought this was gonna be a cool Mario song, but it's not, and now I feel silly. So, uncool of the game to not make it a fun jaunt. Maybe the athletic theme from Super Mario World. And now we have collected another star. These are really short. I wasn't expecting these to be quite so simple, but I'm gonna try to fall into the star. There it is. I'm happy, sad about how quickly I'm going through this, because I actually do need to make a good chunk of progress in these episodes, that way I don't wind up having a Galaxy series that's 50 episodes long. Getting about 5 or so episodes, or 5 or so stars per episode is pretty good. I'd like to do a little more than that if I can. I'm actually cramming in quite a few, so I'm not complaining. I'm sure you guys like more content, huh? That's good. I'm not trying to blow through the game. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not about to GDQ this Let's Play. It requires some care and some TLC, but I'd like to finish this sometime this year. So we have another Speedy Comet. This one is a blast. You combine Speedy Comet with Pull Stars? Yes, please. Said no one ever. So we are gonna do it to it in true excellent Let's Play fashion. I can tell you in advance that this one is not any worse than it was when you started. So, but the Let's Play fashion part of that comment is that I say that it's not hard, and then I totally biff it because of trying to. I mean, there's the Let's Play curse, of course, but then there's also me trying to commentate and play at the same time, and I've already shown many times that I'm not good at these games. So that in conjunction with each other is my my Joy-Con gets stuck. Thanks. I did switch back to the Joy-Cons for this episode because my Pro controller is no longer with us. It is currently dead. So not permanently dead. I just forgot to charge it. So kids, before you go to bed every night, don't forget to comb your beard, brush your teeth, kiss your parents, whatever. All right, this would be awesome if I could figure this out. There we go. And charge your Pro controller, if you have one. All right. Oh. So the one thing about the Pull Stars that's kind of nice is that if you get stuck on one small planetoid, oh goodness, we're doing great. There we go. You just got to get within the gravitational pull. I'm keeping it together the best that I can for this Let's Play, but that is quite irritating to have to deal with, so. But I won't let my frustrations out in front of the fans. That would be uncouth. I'm not that kind of guy. So, one of the things that we did in the level prior for this is we had to collect those silver stars. And collecting those silver stars, now, you have to be a baller on a budget and go quick. Is it hard? No. Harder, yes, maybe. A little trickier, but nothing you guys can't manage. We got Captain Toad over here to give us a boost. Now, you might get into a certain situation when you're doing this galaxy. Oh, well, there was that. That's not what you're supposed to do. And the unfortunate side of this is I'm going to have to do it all over. That's great. I would like to try again. Thank you. Okay, great. Yeah, that's the unforgiving part of this, is that when you do mess up the galaxy that you're on, the game is incredibly unforgiving and just makes you redo it. Now, in the early phases of doing this stuff, it's not so bad because this galaxy by itself is quite short. And it's not quite as much of a headache, but there are some galaxies later on, for those of you who have played this all the way through, that have some gimmicks to them which are very frustrating, and you'll understand what I'm saying when I mentioned that the game causing you to start over from the beginning of the galaxy might make you want to pull your hair out a wee bit. So, we don't love it. I'm not a huge fan of having to redo. Oh, come on. See, that was trying to pull me back. That little planetoid must have been like a lost lover trying to wrap their claws around me. I don't think so. We're moving on. We're moving on in life. We got that closure, and we're pull starring away. You can't stop us. Sky's the limit, everybody. Always be moving forward. Never look back. That's enough being proverbial and cryptic. I don't intend to get too deep on this channel. We're just having a good time. But I'm always here for some wise words to help guide you through the thick and thin, if it pertains to Mario Galaxy. My services as a life coach are available if you have the ka-ching. So hey, 1 million space bucks per hour is my rate. So don't hesitate to DM me on my MySpace and let me know what you're thinking. So we're gonna do this again. And what I was trying to say before I completely whiffed on this part that I didn't have any issue with the first time is that your gut reaction to collecting the silver stars here is to rush. The music is kind of upbeat and a little tense, and so your thought process is going to be that I need to go quick. You do. I mean, you can't dilly-dally too much. Oh, forgot one. You can't dilly-dally too much, but at the same time, I mean, I have a minute and a half. There are galaxies later on that when you play you will actually have to go pretty quick because the threshold for success is tight. Tight. Okay. So, with the success of that star, and we're feeling pretty gosh dang good about it. That's 21 stars. I could stop here, but because I love you guys so much and I care about you, we're doing a boss battle. Yeah, you darn tootin' bet. We're doing the Star Reactor. Now, if my memory serves correctly, this is a little bit of a taste of what you'll get later on in the game when you do the eventual fights with Bowser. A little taste. A little salami as a snack. Okay. Also, one of the best parts about this level is you get the Super Mario 64 Bowser theme in those levels, which is heckin' tight. That was one of my favorite things about Mario 64. Not as a kid. As a kid, I hated that. Oh, we just died. So Mario is not crush-proof. Good thing they gave us that life before to tease us. But the game is nice enough to pump us right back into the original spot we were at. So disregard that, everybody. That was actually, once again, just a what not to do. So I think that, oh, okay. That's what I get for rushing. That is a gravity alter section where the arrows that point up obviously push you down and the ones that point down push you up. So, or I didn't say that right. The ones that point down push you down and the ones that point up push. The arrows do things on them that you can see because you just saw it. So ignore me and my inability to use the... Oh, come on. All right. I told myself that I wasn't going to have too much trouble with these levels. And the Let's Play curse is certainly kicking in. I might have actually given it to myself here. We're going to put our thinking caps on and actually give it that old college try. Can't embarrass myself too many times, huh? Come on. There we go, huh? That feels pretty good. All right, let's really do it to it, huh? There it is. See, not so bad. All you got to do is give it your best. Always give it your best, everybody. That's all that I could really ask of you. Ooh, that was close. I think actually being set on fire saved me there because it pulled me back in. That was pretty clutch of the game to help me to not embarrass myself every time. All right. Ooh. Okay. So this is scary. This is real-time drama here. And here's Bowser to try to influence the stage by being an absolute turd burglar. Pick up that bonus mushroom if you're feeling saucy. He's gonna be shooting fireballs at you. He's got so many powers that I just don't really know. I never knew half of those existed. He's got lightning in his hands. He can shoot fireballs, flame breath. He can grow to giant sizes. Bowser's just kind of like the superhero as a kid. We were like, all right, what power do you want? And you're like, I have all the powers. And that kid would always cheat and stuff. And like the moment you say like, oh yeah, I did this power, he'd be like, no, actually I did my own power and it stopped all your powers. So Bowser is totally that kid. All right, so here's the first taste of what an eventual boss battle with Bowser will be. He's gonna be doing some jumping around, and there's these blue crystals on the ground. So you have to step on those because it causes his tail to turn into a flaming hot Cheeto, and he's gonna run away. Hopefully I can get to him before the cycle ends. Come on. So he's gonna spin around, and you just give him a good old thwap right on his behind. It's gonna make him mad. He is not like that. So here he goes with another power. He can shoot different type of fireballs and seismic waves. So all you gotta do is hover over the crystals themselves for a moment. He'll jump on it and it'll spin around, and you just gotta chase in the opposite direction. Or not. Okay, great. That felt kind of cheap. That's right. How's that feel, bud? So we got one more cycle here. He is very angry. He is on fuego. And so we're gonna do the rinse and repeat one last time. The Nintendo Rule of Thirds special. Rule of Thirds is the way that you win Nintendo games and the way that you take cool framed photos. Composition is key. So this time around, you have to hit Bowser 3 times. And send him spinning away into oblivion. Right on his noggin. I do really like the hair physics. I do think I can stop you. Well, Mario does. I believe in Mario, though. I have faith. And also, Bowser can teleport. Which is why I think that's kind of BS. So, anyway, this nets us our 3rd grand star. Let's grab it in style with a nice backflip. We're feeling pretty good about this, guys. That's a lot of progress today, thanks to you guys and your support. So we got that grand star. 3 of 7. I don't know what the fraction is for 3/7, but it's almost halfway. We'll take it. Our bacon grows a little bit bigger. It's green now, so it's filled with Mountain Dew. Before it was sun-kissed. And this opens up a new dome. Exciting. 22 stars in the books. Count it. Galaxy complete. More star bits. And all new stars in the kitchen. We love getting the dome. Thank you, Rosalina, for telling us what we already know. And we're going to save this time, because we're not dummies. So everybody, thanks for joining me. Hope you had fun. I'm actually... Excuse me, Toad. Male Toad. Great. I think it's strange that Peach is in the center of the galaxy. She's been kidnapped and she still has time to write letters. So it's very kind of Bowser to give her some stationery and time to secretly send us mail. But anyway, guys, hopefully you had some fun. Made some good progress today. And next time, we're going to check out that new dome. I'll see you later. Bye.